Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to do some 3D art on a cabinet door. Now, for starters, I've already painted mine. Paints that I had that had a little bit left in them, so I just kind of splotched it up and then I painted this white strip around. Hopefully it will make my item pop. But I kind of try to make it look distressed. So this is what I'm working with. You could paint it or leave your door, the way it originally was, or you could paint around this outside edge to give it more of a frame. I was hoping to kind of extend my frame by just giving the one white strip around my item. But of course, I'm going to be making a flamingo because that's what I love, beach things. But you can make any kind of art. And I'm going to be using a styrofoam block from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to cut it up, kind of make my little design, glue it down, and then decorate it. So let's get started. For starters, you're going to take your styrofoam and cut out your shape. Just take little pieces if you need to, like I'm going to have to, and make your design. Since I'm making a flamingo, I'm going to try to make a neck and a head. So I'm trying to trim off the excess edges because when I cover them with feathers, it's going to be noticeable, the shape. Now for the body, it won't be very noticeable because of the way I'm going to do the feathers on them. And I have a big yellow splotch here in the middle of the board, so I'm going to try to cover that with my body because when I was spray painting, I didn't realize a big blotch was going to come out right there. So I'm going to cover that up. But anyhow, we're just going to cut everything out and then glue it down. And since this stuff is so porous, you're going to need to use a lot of glue and maybe even put a weight on it to hold everything down. Now you could do a bear, a cat, a dog, a geometric shape. You could cover it with minky fabric, yarn, beads. It's really endless possibilities. Now I'm picking out my pipe cleaners that are going to be for the legs and feet. I came over here and I filled in the little empty spaces I had on the neck to kind of help build that curve. And I've already put the pipe cleaners, I've already shaped them into legs and feet, and I have a weight on them. Now I'm going to cover this area with glue because I'm going to take feathers and kind of mold them around on this neck and head area. And this is how I'm going to do that. Just going to start putting them on and shaping them around, sticking them into the glue. And you can always come back later and trim off any that won't stick. Like, see that little piece that's sticking up there? If I can't get it to stick down, I can always come back and trim it off with some little tiny scissors. So I'm going to continue doing this around until I get the whole neck and the head covered. And actually with it sticking up a little bit in some places, that kind of makes it look more realistic. I'm not sure if I'll leave it like that or come back and trim the little stray pieces that just do not want to lay down. Okay, now I've got her pretty good, so I'm going to start on the body. Now I'm just going to take a skewer to help me stick these feathers in. I thought about just poking holes and going back with glue, and I could have done that, but this is how I ended up doing it. So I'm just going to continue around filling it up until I feel like it's full enough. And this is what will really give it that 3D effect. And like I said, you could make any item you wanted. I thought a little bear would be cute with a big fat belly, and then you could cover it with Minky, have it really stand up off the board, or a cat or something like that. Even I thought about a mermaid and cover her with beads. But alas, I fell for the flamingo yet again. So when I get it full enough, then I'm going to kind of trim a little bit, give it a little more uniformity. Go back here and touch up a little bit on the neck and head. There are my pipe cleaner legs and feet. Now I just need something here at the top. So I spelled out dance. I just formed the pipe cleaners around to spell the word because she looks like she's dancing. And then I'm putting 2 coats of glue. I put 1 coat already, let it get a little bit tacky, and put another coat. And then I'm going to weight it down. And for the finishing touches, I have a little bit of black paint for the eyeball, some for her beak, and then I'm going to add a little white up above that. And I think she'll be good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here she is. Anyway, that's it for today, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.